Well. Hello, and good afternoon, good evening. We have something completely new to the channel here today. Well, it's also, I think it went into early access on Steam today, called Sengoku Dynasty, which you might be familiar or not familiar with a game called Medieval Dynasty, which is from the same publisher but not the same developer, which is in some ways fairly similar. Now, I haven't actually played it much at all yet. I basically just loaded into the game to see if it runs adjusted with graphic settings, and yeah, not done anything at all really. So if I understand it correctly, and I'm assuming it's in some aspects similar to Medieval Dynasty, it's kind of a survival-ish game. You run around, you collect resources, and you craft your tools, etc., and then you create buildings. But then it goes a little bit away from the typical survival aspects where you're on your own, but instead you're building up a whole village, and you're recruiting people that you find all over the place, and set them to jobs in the village, somebody to collect wood, somebody to collect food, etc., and go from there. And so I spent in Medieval Dynasty a fair number of hours, because it's just a really pretty looking game. It's really relaxing. It might be a little bit grinding at some spots. Hey, Pivox. Hello, how you doing? So yeah, and this is the game. Story is we kind of shipwrecked on some island, and now we're here and we have to find other survivors. So I picked up some stuff already that were around the boat. Might be more stuff here. No, that's just a boat. I'm doing well, thank you. Anything here we can pick up? No, yeah, more stones, okay. Well, I guess we're gonna check where other survivors from the shipwreck are. So a lot of this is probably gonna be a lot of, running around, picking up shit. No, not shit. Stones. And sticks, and logs, and what have you. We'll see how it goes. There's another survivor. Now, it's, as I said, it's really the first day of early access for this. So for example, there's no voice acting in the dialogue. I'm not sure if they plan to add it. There was voice acting in the intro, but it was in Japanese, so I kind of thought, Alright, you're alive. Don't move, you're hurt. Stay here, I'll find a way to help. Campfire, then maybe a tent to protect you from wind. Alright, I need to give her 3 stones. Well, technically I already gathered stones, but that's fine. And craft an axe, I think. No, that's not that's just my equipment. How do I craft again? And craft an axe. I guess we equip that axe here. Cut down a tree. Now, my completely arbitrary benchmark for whether or not I like survival games is whether or not I can hold down my mouse button to cut down a tree, or if I have to click again for every single swing. It's one of the reasons why I didn't like the forest, which made you click for every little swing that you were doing, if I remember correctly. Handcraft a hammer. Okay. Yeah. Let's put the hammer into the quick bar. And we can, I guess, make a basic structure, campfire. Need 4 stones, 4 sticks. Okay. Hey, Master Margarita. Good evening. Hope you're doing well. Well, now, I guess a tent is probably also a basic structure. That's a tent, okay. Yeah, gonna... Good enough. Alright, we need grass for this. Plenty of that around. Is that your grass? Right. Oh, I need to press E for every new plant. Like, I don't mind if your game is a little bit grindy, but don't be annoying while being grindy. Okay. Talk to Akko. Come on, Akko. Talk to me. Are you feeling better now? It's a person that should help you with nothing. When do we move on? Don't move on. We can't spend our whole lives running away. I guess the backstory is that we're running away from something when our ship sank. There's fertile lands, tall trees, fresh water. There are no soldiers around. Legend of the Peasant Kingdom. Completing quests, special projects. Dynasty legend is the limit of villages you can manage at the same time. Right. So I'll go look around, see what else I can find. First of all, anything in those boxes here? Episode 46, 45. That's still a little bit ahead of you. I was going to say, if you watch today's episode, man, that was a banger. Pick up some berries. We'll probably also always use some food. So if I see that correctly in the bottom left, I have food, health, and stamina, energy, whatever you want to call it. Well, that was unspectacular. Oh, that's a deer. What else can we craft here? Knife, Etsy, pickaxe, spear, Yari. You know what? We're gonna craft. Yeah. Couple spears. I'm not sure if I need to put them in different slots or if it will just... I'm assuming it's a little bit, you know, that if you throw them, it will switch to a different spear if you have one. Well, I'm not even sure if I should be hunting yet. I should probably be following the story here. Go to the nearest village. That looks like a village over there. Now I'm always... My biggest hurdle in these kind of games is that I'm running around and I'm picking up everything I see. It's like, how can I pick this up? What is this? Well, we'll see. It is Japanese themed. What that actually means for the actual game, we'll have to see. What's that? It's the Peasant Kingdom. Oh. Sound of it. Peasant Kingdom. Can I steal his stuff? Would I steal his stuff? Probably not. Do you have a map? I do have a map. Can I zoom in on the map? No. Kind of hard to see anything here. Just testing out the keys here. Anything there's anywhere else? What are these ones? You know, I'm so used to being able to pick the dialogue options with like the number keys 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3 in this case, from playing Baldur's Gate a little bit now and then recently. So I'm like, why is that not an option here? Why do I have to click on it? I just want to use number keys. What are these ruins? This used to be my home. And in June, my neighbor started the rebellion. Alliance was formed in the Ridge Valley against the Lord ruling us. Okay. Didn't go that well, huh? Village died by still returning his mentally houses for charcoal and wood. Possibly owner of the Yuzaki village. That's going to be so many names, and I'm probably butchering half of them, and can't remember the other half. Are there any other villages around here? Sigi, the first village. They can be a bit wild. Or wood the whole valley. If you want to learn hunting or woodworking, Sigi is the place to go. Farming community. And a mining community. Well, convenient. Hey, logical. How's the move going? This is where the Valley's bandits have their headquarters. Well, they're shitty bandits if they have a headquarters that everybody knows about, you know? Somebody's just gonna go there and wipe them out. Okay. Did I say leave? Right. I'd be glad to welcome you here, for up to me, but isn't. New settlers need permission from a village council. Village family still here. There's no council keepers out. You're walking a fine line here. I guess no harm will come. The rest of the valley. Where do I start? Bell Tower is in ruins in the heart of the village, which is just a piece of burned out land. So I can rebuild it. You mentioned woodwork. Alright, we need an Etsy. And then we need to rebuild the bell tower, so I'm guessing we're taking over this spot. Oh, I was hoping I could just, you know, run around, find a nice place, and set up my village there. Maybe later. Okay, so Etsy. Craft one. Get 20 planks. By using an Etsy on logs. Okay. Well, time to chop down some trees. So, illogical, you also played at least some medieval Dynasty, right? Oh, I should also test, or do I really want to test if you can get Valheimed here by the trees? So apparently, so this one just came out in early access today. It's kind of, I don't want to say the same thing just in Japanese, but it kind of is. Oh, hang on. I need to, how do I? Let me just drop these. And equip this on the 8. Oh. Multitasking. That gave me 10 planks. Okay, cool. 19. Come on, game. I think I had one more. 2 more, actually. Yes, I'm basically, it's just preparing for Minecraft. But playing games that are like Minecraft, but actually look good. You just can't walk by and not collect this stuff. It's like, it's a curse. It's like, oh, there's free berries. You wouldn't just walk past free berries, right? I have all materials for the bell tower. Bell tower is built using the unique alarm bell item with very important structures. Radius around them designates your village. Build bell towers away from bandits and neutral villages, close to any resource motherloods. You can also fast travel between towers you have built. Oh, so you can have multiple villages. Right. Build your first village anywhere you want. Decide to send the rules of Suzuki and stay close to help it stand, or explore the map and find a spot that more suits your style. So, yeah, I really wish I could zoom in on the map and understand what I'm actually looking at here. So I guess I can just tear down all these ruins and build my village here. Can I actually... chop down this old bell tower? Yeah. Come on. There you go. Can I chop down it? No, never mind. Who are you anyway? I think I'm just gonna build here then. Village structure, I guess. Bell tower, bell tower. Bell tower. That'll be... Okay, I guess I need one more lock. Axe broke. And it doesn't re-equip the axe right away in that slot. First thing they need to fix. Okay, so the blueprints only show up if you actually have your hammer equipped. Talk to this guy. The tower has been rebuilt. Time to build a house. You need material. Feel free to take apart the ruins. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, build a small house. I'll just build that right here, I guess. As soon as I figure out which button to press. Buildings. Housing. Small house. Alright, what do we need? 8 logs. Oh boy. Right. I think we need to go chopping, and I'm probably thinking we're gonna need some more logs than just the 8 we need for this. So let's chop down half this forest here, so that our village is no longer in a nice foresty area, but in a barren wasteland. But so far I've not taken any damage from falling down trees, so that's a good sign. Okay, so I can use a shovel to get a log out of the stumps, or get sticks this way. So, took a lot of swings. I cannot make a shovel. Guess we're leaving the stumps for now then. Yeah, I was a little bit on the fence regarding yet another early access game, right? Because also in the past I've kind of had a few early access games that I played a lot in early access and then kind of burnt out on them, and then didn't give them really the chance once they fully released. With actually Medieval Dynasty, which I'm gonna keep mentioning probably all through the day, also being one of them. Played a lot on early access and then kind of left it sitting there for 3 years. And then played a bunch last month. Because they were introducing co-op, or they started a co-op beta test this month, yeah. Now, interestingly, this game here, this Sengoku Dynasty, already has in the early access version co-op multiplayer in there. Not sure why I'm even collecting mushrooms. I just can't not collect stuff. Alright. Now I see that we get... Is there going to be a huge difference between the different... So we have all conifers here, right? We don't have different wood types. Well, I guess I just didn't chop any other woods so far. So I'm assuming there's an item limit. I don't see a weight limit in inventory, but I would assume that I can probably not pick up all the logs here, because I only had 3 slots left. Let's see. Yeah. No space for item, which is fine. I'm just gonna go over here and build up our little hut. Build a floor, which we need planks. Build the walls. So I'm assuming every wall is separate, and can modify. Okay. Can use different wood type. Can we not modify? Change. Oh. Door. Based wall, you know. Fortified wall, framed wall, reinforced wall, simple wall. East large window, simple small window. Okay, so we can kind of modify how our home looks. I'm thinking I'm okay with this. I like that's not super much material here that's required. It's getting a little bit out of hand in Medieval Dynasty, where like each wall requiring 8 sticks and then a bunch of logs. I need more planks. Let's drop like 8. Then adds them. That is my favorite thing here. Multi-adsing. So Medieval Dynasty is the same publisher, not the same devs. So it's and I think they also had a different titled Dynasty game before, which I'm not 100% familiar with. But I mean, it's kind of, if it's from the same publisher, you kind of and using the same naming scheme. I'm gonna throw in the comparisons every now and then. Can we have a different kind of door? This looks kind of simple door, left, right. Okay. Can I close this door? It's a pretty shitty door. Fresh out of sticks. We get some sticks from these burnt out buildings. Yeah, I mean, he does a lot just with the right arm, right? He's like, imagine what I could build if I were using both my arms. The roof. We need for the roof. Sticks and stones. Any log, any plank. Oh, I can't change the roof. Okay. And the hammer's broken. And we need sticks to get a new hammer. Get out of my place. See, that's why I wanted to close the door. Excuse me. Lady. Not Sunny, she's behind me. Nothing personal, kid. This village looks dead. So I'm not going to read all the dialogue, right? Because I'm not a voice actor. Look, the entrance to Yom with a huge boulder carved in a river. She's talking some weird stuff. Stop standing in my doorway. Where was I? I need sticks to build a new hammer, right? No! Now I need sticks to build a new axe. Do I just get sticks? Listen to myself. Always have a spare axe. Or you're gonna be running around searching for sticks on the ground. There's be dogs nearby. There's bark still on the ground. Nah, never mind. You'd think in a forest it would be easier to find sticks. So it's really... do I not have a torch? Yeah, there's definitely a lack of sticks. That's one. Get fresh axe. Let's chop it. Don't want to be running out of sticks here. Also, what's this? Cooked fish. Let's eat that. Getting a little bit low on energy there. I need a new hammer. I really wish it would just equip the item in whatever the last slot was you had for that item. That you didn't have to re-equip it. Yeah, that's... so I was looking, I mean, in the Steam reviews, which is always a terrible thing to do. And especially since it just came out today, and there were a few reviews that said like, oh, it's like PowerPoint Dynasty, was one saying. As no, the performance is so bad that they had slideshow. And it's like, don't really see that so far. Straw. Straw. I think straw I can make from grass. Craft. Don't have enough, I think. I needed 10, right, for that mat here. Yeah, okay, so that's... so the options are kind of very, very limited. We can have a quick look at the setting menu here. Especially for gameplay options, it's like 4 options. Tutorials, HUD, equipped item hints. That's it. And then you have your controls. That's it. So that's a little bit lacking. Again, early access, first day of early access, probably not a priority. But it's something, again, coming to the comparison with Medieval Dynasty, where this has really, really, really lots of gameplay options, and also things that make the game a little bit, I want to say, easier or less tedious. Like, when we're building stuff. Oh God, where's my house? Is this my house? No. Hey, dude, where's my house? Lady! Get out of my doorway! Yeah, I wish I had that problem in real life, you know? The lady's always at my door. I mean, maybe I do have that. I don't know. So here, for example, you know, in building, it needs 10 straws, so he's gonna take 10 swings with the hammer. And it's like there's an option in the other game where you just whack one and then it adds all the materials at one. Okay. So we need to talk to that guy again. I have built the house. Build a foraging, wood cutting hut. Want to build a place for everyone. Everyone. Not slow, not scare everyone with that little vision of yours. Reach Dynasty Legend 5 by helping visitors. Ask Akko to join your village. Who should I talk to? Right, I'm just gonna click through this dialogue here. Tell me about the priestess. Tell me about the impure. Recruit any refugee, ask them if they're willing to join. Prepare a spare bed for them, blah 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 blah. Okay. Well, first of all though, because it was getting a little bit dark, let's sleep over it. On this very comfy sleeping mat made out of 10 pieces of grass. Get back pain just from thinking about that. Alright. So let me get my building menu here. So what else can we build? Production buildings. A lot of the stuff is locked here. We've got a woodcutter's hut and a forager's hut. Okay. Buildings. What else? Storage buildings. General store. Food storage. Wood storage. Basic structures. Campfire. Small temporary Tavara container. Okay. Yeah, sure. What else do we have? Village structures. Everything's locked? No, what's this? Oh, why? Decorative structures? Okay. Guard tower, shit. I think it's time to clean out this area. A little bit grindy, but we're just going to tear down all these buildings here. See how much room we have. Weird audio glitches with my voice. I'm not seeing any issues here on my end. I don't have stones for my axe. It's always something, isn't there? Okay, and these are stone deposits. I need a pickaxe for. Build an axe. Let me get a pickaxe. You know, I think I'm just gonna craft like, yeah, 3 more axes. And maybe it auto switches to a spare axe if I have one in my inventory. This weird fisherman is kind of living in my village here, and I didn't even invite him. I can't tear down his building, so I probably just have to kill him. I mean, ask him to join. So it could always be with the audio issues that so I'm using NVIDIA Broadcast, right, which has an audio filter and filters out background sounds. And it's usually fairly reliable, but if there's like lots of background sounds happening, then it might be then filtering out too much. Bandit, huh? Is that a gallows behind you? What? I'm not even seeing anything. Okay. So I haven't seen any need for water specifically, but there is the green bar in the bottom left. That's my food bar. It does automatically switch to the new axe if I have a spare one. Okay. So on that note, actually, since you brought up, we had half food. I did eat, well, almost all the berries, and I have some uncooked meat. So we'll probably have to, like, get some more berries or cook some meat. I'm assuming I can cook in that little fire that I have in my house. Come on, get your stamina back. There's so many berries here, though. I'll get some berries here. No time to cook, just eat berries. And I'll just go here and... Yeah, I was barely a quarter my food meter, so probably Probably have to look into fish and meat. Yeah, I don't see any food spoilage. Oh no, there's fresh time 48. Stored in food storage. Villager needs meals 5. Something 14. Value, I guess? Money? It's so many burnt down houses here. It's gonna take a whole day to clear up this village. I think I'm gonna craft more axes. New crafting mastery level reached. What's that all about? Yes. Legend. Craftsman. Perks to unlock 2. Cutting tree is becoming a second nature. Your axe swings are more powerful, allowing you to cut down any tree for your swings. Unlock. Alright, warrior. What's this? Scanning a dead animal, you can extract fur from it, along with other resources like meat. Different animals with different amounts of fur. Monk. Buying prices are better. You know, I'm something of a vendor myself. Crafting time minus 15. Which will use its stamina cost minus 20. Okay. Once we get the next perk. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah. Could check with that fisherman hut. If he's maybe... Well, I don't have any money. I can't really buy any fish, but maybe he can just give me some. Or I can, you know, just hit him over the head with my axe. Yo. Tap. What is your profession? Preserve the sanctity of the valley and keep spirit. That doesn't sound like a fisher at all. Burials, animal castles, removing large boulders, you name it. Like, one of those is not like the others. Walter Kobe. He's drawing his last breath in Taro's cabin. He's beyond help. Food there. Okay. No, blah, blah, blah. So shouldn't you be inside helping him? No, yes, no. Just have to wait, and when he's ready, I drag him out into sunlight. Okay. So there's someone inside dying. So there's really nothing we can do? Marta would probably say otherwise. She's the local herbalist. Oh, that's the lady who's constantly in my house, yeah. Anyway, I was actually here for fish. Do you have anything I can borrow? I don't know if there's a way to just fish myself here. Whale, Narisushi. Simple fish meal. Well, you know, this an iron knife. I mean, it doesn't say stealing here anywhere, so yoink. Okay, so we have the food problem solved. I went fish hunting and found some ready prepared fish. Yeah, that's the question is how is there combat in this game? Is there NPCs that attack you? We'll have to see. Now, there's this old guy dying in the hut, right? That seems like bad karma if we just let that happen. So where is the crazy lady? The Yuri. No, that's so what are they talking about gallows here? Am I just blind and I'm not seeing something? Did I take down a building that was supposed to be like gallows? That's who's that? That's this Sayuri. We need what? Mata? Is that her name? So I'm assuming this exclamation point on the map is my going back to Arco to the lady on the beach. Ask Arco to join your village. Talk to Jima Miko. Talk to Mata. Track this quest. Assuming that now you're telling me where Mata is. She wasn't standing there a second ago. Are you kidding me? No, that's also not Mata. Wait, crazy lady. There's a man dying. I want to help him. He ate some mushrooms. There are medicines that might help him, but it could be difficult. Can I make him? I have to decide which one to choose. What? One gives a tiny chance of survival, but he will definitely suffer a lot. There's no guarantee it will be successful. The other one only take away his pain, he will suffer less, he will die. Wants to fight for his life. Bring me some gobo roots. Didn't I pick some up here accidentally? There's feathers. What? The gobo roots. She said in this very fields. This time. Gobo plant. Okay. Okay, we need to talk about this. This is my house. This is the door. This antidote to the sick man. This kid keep death at bay, but he will definitely suffer. Well, that sounds like a win-win situation. Either he dies or he lives and suffers. That, Drink this. Mushrooms. Oh, put you. Ah. We'll all die. Oh no, it hurts again. Nice haircut there. Probably live, but don't expect him to be grateful. We'll cut him to his family in our tiny when he gets better. So move out here. He took the risk, saved his life. People here won't forget that. Oh, we're such good people. Anyway, I feel like that was a necessary distraction from building up our village here. So what I'm thinking... So I think there's different things, right? And the game is not really super clear about it. Oh, I do have another perk to unlock though, so let's definitely get the reduced stamina cost, because we've run out of stamina a lot of times already. No, no. Oh, that costs two perks. Oh, what? Oh, there's different types of XP. Okay, that gave me leader XP. There's warrior XP, probably from hunting. And then monk, I don't know. Then dynasty management. So we have legend level 3. So there's also this dynasty XP. We level up. And so I'm making conclusions here based on how it worked in medieval dynasty. Basically, you do quests for people, you get dynasty XP, and then that determines what your cap in buildings and population is. Status: homeless, unemployed. Do I... What? Can I assign... Okay, so I hadn't actually assigned this home to me yet, so I wasn't... Okay. Now I'm assigning myself a job as a cook. Maybe not my first choice, but whatever. At least I'm no longer homeless and unemployed. Okay, I'm a little bit torn between, hey, I want to build some houses, and I just want to clean up the other ruins here. So let's clean up the ruins first. Can I get a better idea of what we're dealing with in terms of how much room we have, how we want to lay out the village? Yeah, so technically they're just NPCs that are running around at the moment. Again, I'm assuming it works similar to medieval dynasty, where only once you tell them, hey, join me in my village, then they suddenly say, oh, but I need a place to stay. Like, as long as they're NPCs status, like roaming NPCs, they live under the open sky. As soon as they move into your village, they want an actual house. Still running out of stamina here halfway through, but I think that's the last of the burnt down structures. There's still some burnt down shit here. There are barrels and stuff. Also, what did we get from this? Got a whole bunch of planks, like 60 planks. Large amount of sticks and charcoal, which I don't know what it's used for. So let's plan a little bit here. Now, I don't want I kind of want an organic structure of the whole thing. Like, not just straight lines, etc. You know, it should feel villagey-like. Get a house, small house, and let's put that light at an angle towards mine. That. Then maybe another one. Seems to be this seems to be like a road coming into the village. Yeah, so you have like 3 houses. We can do something in between. We probably need a whole bunch of logs then. Okay. Now I want to leave the trees in the village. I don't want to chop those down because, you know, gotta have a little bit of shade in the village. Yeah, so the if you go to the Steam store page for this game, in the little preview videos there's a lot of metal crafting and crafting stations and blacksmithing, as you're saying. Definitely there, but I think we are probably really far away from that kind of stuff. It's going to be a little bit of grind ahead of us right now here. Oh, what's this? X. Still super quickly running out of stamina. Oh yeah, because I didn't get the perk yet. I'm like, oh, I got the new perk. It's not having any effect. Yeah, because I don't actually have it. Ooh, I chopped both trees at the same time here. That's interesting. And I'm full. Okay, remember, in the forest there are trees. Got it. Stamina, please. I wonder if stamina is kind of related to my hunger. Let me eat this thing. See if then the stamina regenerates faster or stays high for longer. Feel like it's not. And this is just a small house. Imagine how many hammer swings you have to do in a big house. I don't have stones. And I need... Okay, let's craft 3 hammers, maybe? Each hammer takes up an inventory slot. That's the downside of my approach here. Stones. I need straw again, right. And I need a bunch more stones and firewood. Okay, so I think we could get firewood from cutting down this... Can we craft firewood? No. These smaller trees give firewood. Still got a few axes remaining, man. I hope there's metalworking and stuff, so that we can... Something better than a stone axe. The stone pickaxe is also about to break. That is gone. Okay. So we just pick up the loose stones here. Just want to have enough stones for the second house immediately. Oh, and I still need to, what, craft this? Let's do 20. So I have enough straw for 2 beds. Not sure how I feel about it playing this sound effect, this dong with each crafting completion. Yeah, we'll definitely want to take some time once we have a little bit of a village going to explore and, get up there and look around the lands, because I mean, to once again compare with Medieval Dynasty. Medieval Dynasty is a very pretty game, and this is newer and with this Unreal Engine 5 here. And I'm thinking this probably has some really nice eye candy. I didn't have any options to select a different type of roof. Oh, we need logs. Back into the woods we go. I wonder if I want to get some sort of How do I do this? Basic structure, like a container. Yeah, I hope I can actually use this as a container. And then we can put like anything we don't need. Yeah. I just dropped it. That thing inside there, the oil, questionable mushrooms. Don't think I have a use for feathers yet. What else? Eggs. Let's keep those. Just put the torches in there. The knife in there. We don't really have anything. And this gobo root, yeah. Okay. This way we have plenty of room to chop down half the forest in front of us. Oh, I think those are probably different trees, right? Those are not conifers. It's way too pretty to chop down. I just wanna see here. It's like, no, pretty trees, you can't chop those. Okay. Yeah, they look definitely like the like cherry trees. No, Fool of Avari does not ring a bell either. We need logs. Did I pick all of them up? And we also need a little bit more firewood. It's getting kind of late again here. Nora's doing weird stuff. So here's the thing. Here's another crow's nest. Just gonna get the eggs. I'm not gonna harvest the nest. And I'll see if that replenishes over time. If I remember to actually look in this specific place for another crow's nest, which, let's be honest, probably won't. Yeah, it should be enough logs for the second house there. Oh, those are the logs from earlier. Okay, cool. Found it. I knew they were here. That's why I was going this way. Can't prove it otherwise. It's not just a coincidence that I stumbled over those logs. One more small tree here. How many stones do we have? 21? I think that should be enough for the house. I think we have everything that we need for this one. Now we can finish this one up. So my short-term goal here is to finish the houses. So we have room for 2 other villagers to actually move in properly. But before I do that, I want to get storage up. And then also like a woodcutter's hut. She's gonna drive me mad here. constantly running either into my house or across my construction site. Never mind, we're out of planks. I thought we had so many planks from tearing down all those houses. Nope. Not even close. Not allowed to attack civilians. Well, kinda disqualifies the game already, you know. Can it really be a fun game if you can't attack civilians? Alright, so I'm out of planks. I guess I can whack the walls to put the sticks in. Oh, new crafting mastery level. What do you get? Batsman. 1 perk to unlock. We need 2 perks to get this. This also seems like this is very much work in progress, right? If it's just currently 3 perks total in the perk tree. Probably not quite ready. By the way, can we... Cook meat here. Eat it. And we're gonna sleep. This was getting a little bit dark. Flow season is an important part of Nata Valley. Village production needs and happiness, special projects, and all rely on it. As leader, you have influence when that happens. Each season has a number of days, 2 by default, that need to pass. They already did for this season, so you can change it to next one by interacting with your bell tower. If you don't do it in the next 2 days, the season will change automatically at the end of the last day 5. Okay, so if you want to advance time to the next... Lady, is there anything I can help you with? No, so good to gather them for me. What do you need? 10 gobo. And 2 eggs. So, yeah, seasons have a variable length. I could advance the season if I want to, but I can also, I want to stay longer in this season to actually get some building done here. Let me just grab this gobo stuff. Do I have eggs? Need a little bit more gobo, and then I can do the quest for her. Because, we do have the overarching quest of doing tasks for villagers to increase our legend. But now, we need more planks. Yes, the first thing I want to get up is a woodcutter that automatically gathers stuff for me. If I hope that works this way here. Anyway, more deforestation. They ever introduce like damage from logs to your character, I'm gonna be dying all the time. sunrise over there. This is, no, I have one more X in reserve. Certainly we can carry a bunch of logs here. Very strong character. Doesn't even flinch. So yeah, 20 logs, no problem. Yeah. So inventory's full. So what I'm gonna do now is actually drop a bunch of those. Those planks stack definitely higher. Something like this. Let me go for the edgy. Wow, and it's broken. Get a new one. Yeah, it's like, you're absolutely right. It's like, yeah, carry weight? Nah, don't worry. You can carry as much as you want. But, ooh, running for 20 meters? Oh, you're out of stamina. Yeah, it's so I think nobody really wants a fully realistic game because then you're just constantly struggling. It's where it kind of needs to be consistent, I think, in a way. I don't know. I can so for me, inventory, there's like three ways to do it, right? You can either limit number of slots, which they're doing here, which I'm totally fine with. You can do carry weight, but then in my opinion, you should have unlimited slots. You know, if I'm limited by weight, why limit the slots? And you can do inventory Tetris, and then I hate you, and you shouldn't be designing games in the 21st century because that's something from like game design of the 80s. Also, the camera could be a little bit nicer indoors. Yeah, we need 5 more straw. Got everything here for the fireplace. No. CDDA has all those systems at the same time. Like, I like this kind of middle ground, I want to say, which you have in, let's say, Project Zomboid, where it's not carry weight specifically, but they're calling it encumbrance, where basically a large item has a large encumbrance, even though the actual weight, you know, a fridge, right? A fridge doesn't actually weigh a lot, but it has a high encumbrance in the game because it's just going to be really cumbersome to carry that, and you can't just put it into your pocket. Let's eat this questionable fish soup that I totally did not steal anywhere. I always trying to eat it by left clicking on the eat here, but no, doesn't work. You have to press the E button. Anyway, so we got our 3 little huts here. I kinda want to get that quest out of the way though. See if we can find this here root stuff. Yeah, so maybe I'm a little bit too harsh. So I kind of don't like inventory Tetris, depending on how it's done, right? If you have if the interface allows you tools to kind of manage that, and you're not basically constantly battling the interface rather than the and actually interacting with the game, then there's a bad way to do it and a good way to do it. Also, I have no idea what these plants look like again. Scobo roots. See, I know. This thing, yeah, okay. But yeah, no, that totally makes sense, right? That's I think that is kind of what I was referring to in Project Zomboid, where you're dealing with the encumbrance factor, where something that might not be particularly heavy but might have high encumbrance, and then if your school backpack that you use your loot in doesn't have that encumbrance limit, you can't just put it in there. Right. Now, let's see where the lady who's constantly in the way is. Oh, she has her own little, nice place. Not quite like my hut, but, it's really like pulling the whole area together. Don't I have... I have 2 eggs. I have 10 eggs. And I have... Oh, no, she's... No, Gobo. I have everything. Excuse me? Do I need to cook these eggs, maybe? Gonna go into my house again, isn't she? I don't understand. Tenmata, 2 Gobo, 2 X. Yard. Just gonna drop these and then pick them back up because I had the X when I was accepting the quest and I didn't pick up X after accepting the quest. Maybe now it realizes, oh, you've got X. Nope, I'm still looking for the ingredients you asked for. Like, it can't want me to have exactly a stack of 10 and exactly a stack of 2, right? Kind of wild. Where'd you go? Maybe. Okay. One last thing. Maybe I just need to. No. Can't give it to her. Alright, whatever. I've got things to do, places to be. Screw you and your quest. I'm gonna track this quest. So, let's get back to building this village here. I want to find the right menu. Buildings. Storage buildings. We want wood storage. Each village requires one to craft and store sticks, logs, firewood, planks, and wood related goods via Dynasty production. Alright. That looks kind of ugly. So let's not put it anywhere near my house, right? Missing one log. Oh boy. Here I go chopping wood again. Yeah, like if like something like a quest doesn't work, then I'm not too worried about it. Again, it's the first day of early access, so I'm expecting bugs. Like I'm expecting FPS drops, crashes, everything, and none of that has happened so far. So hey, one quest not working is not the end of the world. Thanks. What you got now? Bamboo. Okay. Have we seen bamboo anywhere? Well, I haven't. We definitely have a nice coastal spot here. If we figure out how to fish, we can live off fishing. Yeah, that weather could be better though. What is that? That's a little tower here. Also, hey, there's free loot here, which clearly nobody needs anymore. So I'm just gonna take this. Oh, I also missed like a you know how you can press, for example, in Baldur's Gate, press Alt to highlight any sort of lootable stuff. Something like that would be kind of cool here. Fairly certain Medieval Dynasty does have that, so. Now, should I be concerned that this is some bandit structure here? I don't know. Certainly preventing me from getting up here. Come on, just Skyrim your way up there. You know you can do it. It's really weird how he kind of jumped away from the edge there. And yes, I'm totally still looking for bamboo. I'm not getting distracted by shiny potential loot structure. Oh, sup? Bid you welcome to our village. That's a shitty village you have here. Jiro. Is there a village here? Missing something? This man's gone mad. Get him to the infirmary. Oh, there's a village. Well, two huts here. Alright, so where would you be hiding if you were a bamboo? Gotta think like the enemy. Funny. I'm just waiting for some bear or wolf to appear from somewhere and attack me. I'm just looking for bamboo. Small bridge construction site. Yeah, I totally discovered a small bridge construction site. It's right here. Oh, they're down there. Ley deposit. Alright. What's this all about? Find a variety of special projects in the world that present the transportation, production, spending, and infrastructure. Completing takes a lot of effort, but is a Dynasty Legend level. Build a special project construction workshop nearby the signpost. Okay. So back to our original problem. feel like I'm going crazy here about not finding any bamboo. Or maybe I'm just looking for the wrong stuff. Well, I did say I wanted to do some exploration, so I guess we're doing that now. Hmm. This is all. Rice. Cooked rice. It doesn't look like anyone is using this. Yoink. So those probable plants. I'm not seeing any bamboo. We kind of spent the whole day running around. All right, we might as well, get this quest progressed. Ayako. The village is reborn. Come join me. Just tell me where my house is and I'll get to work. Yeah, well, we don't have any work yet. Alright. So, population, Akko. Home. Yes, player village 1 in small house. This one. This bed. Okay. Cool. Since I don't have any storage, I'm not giving you any job. Yeah, so I would think I'm not a bambooologist, right? But I'm expecting like some, thin, very large tree-like structures, no? More in wet terrain. Or is it more like these kind of stalks thing? No, that's not. It's just a stone. These bushes just sticks. I also feel like bamboo is more like monocultural, right? I don't think it would be in the middle of some forest, but you would have some sort of huge bamboo forest kind of thing. So now, if only this map was in any way useful. Like, the only impression I get so far from this map is that the map's actually huge. But yeah, good luck seeing anything on the map, because you can't zoom in. The map or anything really with it. Well, good news is, at least I got some proper food now. Cooked rice. Yeah, so I wouldn't expect the bamboo to be in the pine forests here. Maybe we just follow the river a little bit inland, see if there's something further up there. Grass. That's just grass. So I think technically, right, from a biological standpoint, the bamboo is a type of grass, but just, a very large and very sturdy one. But I'm not sure if that information is of any use for whatever we're doing here. Ooh, hang on. Yeah, see, that's exactly what I was expecting. Okay. What's the tree here in the middle of the bamboo? A birch. So the first non-conifer tree we can actually chop down. Now, if only I remembered how much bamboo we actually need for that building we're doing, but I guess since I'm here, I'm just gonna go ham on it. We actually also get one more stone axe. Yeah, that's kind of, in retrospect, should have looked here first. It's by a small stream, so a little bit wetter, more moist terrain. And as I said, like a little bit more monocultural, like it's just a huge collection of bamboo plants. Eventually I can actually hit them. Okay, that's 44 now. Let's get 2 more, I think. We get 3 from each-ish. 50? 50 seems good for now. Okay. Took way longer than it should have. It seems unusually flat and empty here. So for the wood storage, we need logs that to be in the middle. Like, but I want to use those logs. I don't want to. Okay, never mind. Gonna pretend like we are always have logs stored away. Kind of trying to see when the sun sets, if we get a nice sunset here in the west, or the water, or the ocean. Gotta take in the eye candy, right? You know, I feel like this game is kind of pretty. And if I'm just grinding away here on the crafting, I miss the little things. So does that actually mean, can I go here into relation, apple, sign job? Oh, that's the storage. That's not the woodcutter hut. Guess that would be the next thing we want to build. It's production buildings, woodcutting hut. We need 7 more logs. I think that's a tomorrow problem. Oh, we're not gonna have a sunset in the sea. Would have to go beyond this outcropping. Yeah, so you can assign a job to them, and then basically instead of me going out chopping wood the whole time, I can have a villager assigned to a woodcutting job, and they will bring in wood during the day. I just have to provide them with tools, at least, you know, again, I'm assuming it's similar to Medieval Dynasty, where you just give them a job and make sure they have a house, food, water, and tools, and then over time you get logs and sticks. So all this initial grinding, where, you know, for every house we're gonna go out 5 times and chop down a bunch of trees, is no longer necessary. Which also solves the problem that sooner or later everything here will be deforested, because they create logs basically out of thin air instead of actually chopping down trees. Yeah, exactly. So basically, the next thing we probably want to have is somebody who's going to be a hunter, or fisher, or forager, right? Somebody who makes sure we get food supplies into the place. I don't want to go out again because it's getting dark, but we could actually look at some more buildings. So this is a wood storage woodcutter. We want not basic structures, buildings, storage, general storage. We need is general storage for tools. Maybe put that here. No, a little industrial area here. Right, then we want. No, it's buildings, not basic structures. We need a food storage somewhere. think we just start putting that on the other side. Yeah. What else do we have? Forager hut, and everything else is locked right now. We have plants like herbs, mushrooms, flowers. Not have like mining hunter. Hmm. It's tavern. It seems. I guess mushrooms. Not be the worst. Next to the food storage. Okay. So those four things, and then we have all the basic needs for the village mat. Yeah, I kind of wish though. I'm not sure. Can I? No. If I could move the camera back a little bit further to actually get a better overview, but this way we kind of building like in a circle around our little bell tower here in the center of the village. And then maybe once we unlock it, we can just put a well here. I think that would fit nicely. Maybe a campfire in the middle as a gathering spot, you know? Build an organic little village. All right. It's not my house. Oh, can't sleep with the hammer. There we go. Oh. No Man's Sky, you can't automate like the basic mining. That's rough. So I feel like my dude's getting up way too early. It's like, come on, dude. Just sleep in an extra hour. You barely see a thing here. Right. We're gonna need a bunch more planks and stones. Not necessarily planks, logs mostly. Oh, by the way, I kind of wanted to test out one more time if I can hand in the quest, but I stopped tracking it, so I don't know where the NPC is. Because now I actually picked up some new eggs since accepting the quest. Maybe that's the issue? Because the other eggs were eggs I had previously? I don't know. Let's craft a couple fresh axes. Get chopping. I should have definitely put all this food somewhere at home. Because now I barely have enough room for like 7 lots. Oh well. Oh, by the way, did we at any point get more work XP here? Craftsman? No. pretty full. Yes, we gotta. We can. Let's just eat those eggs here. I'm just gonna, instead of leaving this thing here, I'm gonna add you. Yeah, so again, I hope nobody's getting tired of the comparison to Medieval Dynasty, but basically, when I recently played through it again, outside of the early game, getting my first few buildings up, I never went out woodcutting again, except in like exceptional circumstances where I desperately needed some extra trees and I didn't have enough in storage. But once I got a few NPCs on the job, they were providing me with all the wood I needed. They were taking care of my wood, if you know what I mean. Any plank? Chop, chop. Any more planks? Oh, come on. Thought it would build everything at once. Ah, now we need way more planks here. Alright, like what? 4 more planks? What's this? Empty entrance. Okay. 6 more planks. Let's drop off some of the stuff we don't need here. Oh, what do you mean with chunk loading? Where did I get the meat? Did I loot, steal, borrow that somewhere? What else we can put in there? Okay, I wish there was a button with, hey, you know, just sort out my inventory. Just you know, stack everything and put everything together. Mata. No, I'm still looking for the ingredients, apparently. Yeah, I think that's probably the same way it acts. So basically, since the NPCs, you know, are standing around the town or moving around the town, acting as if they're actually doing stuff, but there's just a counter in the background that looks how much time they've spent on, let's say, chopping wood, and then the wood magically appears in your wood storage as time goes on. One tree. Yeah, so no matter where you are in the world, they continue producing, yes. Like the weird thing, or the kind of which looks weird, for example, is so late in the game in Medieval Dynasty, you could have mines that you can, like, there are just a few locations on the map where you can get like mined resources, you know, like copper, um, tin, and all that kind of stuff. And at some point, you can just build a mine building on these caves, and assign villagers to work on those mines. And those are usually really far away from where you would normally build your village. So what happens in the morning is your villagers would start walking towards the mine, but the day is not long enough. They never actually reach the mine, and then in the afternoon, when they stop their work shift, they walk back. Like, you see them walking across the roads in the world because the game tries to simulate they're actually mining. So they never actually reach the mine, but you still get the mining resources in your storage because they are assigned to the job for X amount of hours, which means they produce X amount of copper, tin, or whatever ore. It's nearly new one of those. But this tool is very satisfying to use. You just chunk away a bunch of planks. This burnt stuff also needs to be cleaned up, but you know, just one simple man with a wooden hammer. Okay, now what? It is 64% done. What if I change this to a door? Yeah, I guess at that point it becomes a little bit like the whole problem with games like Factorio, Satisfactory, uh, Dyson Sphere, where you know the stuff is happening in the background, the calculations for that is happening. So, so I need the general storage, which I think was this one. Yeah. Needs 10 logs. Off we go chopping wood again. I think I need some more stone axes, which means I don't have any stones left. Soon, you know? Just that general storage building, and then we can probably send our NPC to chop wood for us. And I did say I want to build, I want to leave the trees in the village. Don't want to chop down everything there, but you know, this is not the village, right? We can chop a little bit here. And maybe the stuff regrows. Yeah, I just think in a game like this, where even at the most, like again, going with the example of Medieval Dynasty, like I think my village at the end had like I want to say 80 or so people in it. And people can have built like 100, 120, and it's not that wild. It's a completely different beast if you have in Factorio like thousands of mining and smelting and crafting machines and hundreds of thousands of belts that are moving materials. Sure, graphically it's not that much to display, but it's like the calculations in the background, keeping track of everything. Now, I wonder if the durability of this tool here goes down faster if you plank like multiple locks at once, or if it's just for each mouse click. Oh. Now, one thing, definitely, which I didn't like about this game so far, there's no character customization, right? You always have this little dude as your player character. Yeah. So I didn't have any performance issues with Dyson Sphere, and we actually played it. So there's there's a multiplayer mod for Dyson Sphere. So the game is not was not made with multiplayer in mind, but modders, took a long look at it and said, yeah, we can mod this in. And there's a really well working mod with multiplayer, and I played with Illogical, and we basically completed the whole tech tree with like different systems and all the different materials coming in via ships, and like it's such a great game. I'm so looking forward to the next update for Dyson Sphere, and definitely gonna play through it again once that comes. And they basically have space biters. You wanna talk in Factorio terms. Combat update. You definitely need a bit more stone here. Well, they don't have like official Steam Workshop or anything mod support, but like they kind of leave the door open for mods, right? In a way. I think we need mostly planks at the moment, not logs. So let's drop a few here. Rope these here. Guess you coming with me. I think it's like this. What is it? Thunder something mod manager that it was using. I don't remember actually how it worked or which system it was using. I don't know. Full of wood hammers. Right. Man, I can't wait to get better tools that last a little bit longer than half a building. Oh, new crafting mastery. Craftsman. We have 2 perk points. Less stamina usage. Thank you very much. Alright. We maxed out the progression tree here. We basically won the video game here, right? That's how it works. Max level crafter. Still running out of stamina. So many planks needed for the roof. Come on. Now this little chest here. Got the camera. It's killing me. Alright, general storage complete. So if I go here now, Dynasty, right? Go to Akko, assign her a job. Woodworker. What was the other thing? Woodworker? Job? Wood. That's really bad thing. What's this? Woodworker at carpentry station. Yeah, the other thing was manage up, change up. Woodworker at woodcutter's hut. Yeah, no, we want you to get me logs. Okay, you require access. Alright, so we need to put some access into the general storage. Easy. Easy. 0. Or craft all the access. Putting like, let's put all 3 access in here. Sure, why not? Let's take this dude. Alright. So requires X, stone X. Max 8. Oh. Okay, so it's like it only produces when the season changes, I guess, because it says like something like X next season 100%. Alright, so she's happy. Next season angry. I guess we don't have the food storage and no food stored for her. She's just gonna starve a little bit. Which, you know, probably would also make me angry. Let's see if we can knock this one out before the season changes. We need 20 straw. Yeah, Nebula is that multiplayer mod, exactly. We need one more log, I guess. A bunch more planks and a bunch of stones. And a bunch more stamina. Barely 20% of the structure built. Now, I'm gonna be a little bit disappointed if really all she produces per season is 8 logs. That's not gonna get us very far, I think. It's like 2 trees chopped down. It's 8 logs. You know what? Instead of grabbing single stones here, just grab a pickaxe, grab all the stones. Like, I'm not sure I like the word stone deposit here for these big rocks. The deposit seems to be something that lasts a little bit longer than 5 swings. I think I'm just gonna burn through this pickaxe here, get as many rocks, many stones, yeah. What, we need like 10 more planks and a bunch of more logs. I'm actually curious to see, once we change and transition here to the next season, how the game graphically changes. Because that's definitely one thing you notice in Medieval Dynasty, that every season really looks and feels different. And obviously, of course, in winter you have snow everywhere, but besides that, lots of changes in the seasons. I'm gonna need, what, to drop a bunch of those? I've been collecting a lot of bark, but I haven't actually seen a use for that yet. That's... yeah, I'm assuming it's spring right now. Right. What do we want here? 12 straw. Nailed it. As if I knew it, right? Exactly 12. Search completed. Okay. Cool. Then I think we can just open the food storage. I'm just gonna put these mushrooms in here. Oh, put berries inside. And maybe we'll just cook up these eggs and that meat. That inside, and hopefully then also our villager is gonna have some food here. Need a stone for each egg that you cook? So, weird ingredient, but okay. Did we need to cook the gobo for the quest for the lady? Maybe that was the reason why. She didn't say cooked gobo, right? Hang on. Basic resources. I'm giving up on that. It's gonna expire, that quest. Alright, the eggs, I guess. Just cook them all. Yeah, that crafting sound, they really need to change that. That's... that inside, and you know what, we're gonna split stack here and put like 7 inside the storage. Keep the rest on me. Alright, so does that change how angry she's gonna be here? Next season disappointed. Hey, that's progress, I guess. What about this guy? Can we ask him to move in here? To help people in here. What about her? She needed help with something. Oh, no, is it down? Yeah, what's with the gallows that I don't see, actually? See a bandit, blah, blah, blah. I'm just clicking through the dialogue here. I don't actually... I'm not saying I don't care about the the backstory here of this little village, but I just want to progress my village and not hear about 5,000 different names that I can't remember by the time tomorrow comes. Who's Shabayama? What's it? This is like... It's like this whole lore bomb that a game throws at you at the start, where it's like, take it easy. Right, I want to craft like a bunch of pickaxes and want to get rid of all those little stones here in the village. I think that's the... Since it's already getting dark again here, that seems like a reasonable thing to do. Well, now that I think about it, so we helped that old man there, right? In that fishing hut. And he said, the dude said, okay, now that he's back, we're gonna move back to the city where he actually belongs. So is this gonna be empty here? Can I claim this? Can I steal your stuff? I mean, repurpose your stuff? No, hey, still there. Still utterly grateful that I saved his life. That's a good question, actually. Ah, hey, what are you going to do now that you don't have to take care of him? So he's moving back. That's you could have just told me that you don't want to live in my village. Um, so I wonder, like, there's a level here, right? I'm not sure what these signs mean. And I'm also not sure why I can assign myself to a job. Wait, could I just... No, no. If I assign myself to this station to create... But I don't want to use up blocks, right? Dynasty production requirements. Meals. We have 502 meals available. We need 72, which makes us unhappy. Beverages. I have no idea how we get beverages. And there doesn't seem to be any sort of water system. We need beer. That's what it boils down to. Population detail. Hmm. How do you like your new home? Thank you. Let's rebuild this place together. Yeah. Give me more logs, lady. Nata. Oh yeah, right. I'm still looking for the ingredients that I totally had, and now I don't care. Alright. I think I'm gonna proceed to the next season here then. Change season. Summer. At least it's light outside now when we get up. Alright, so we'll look here in the general storage now. Well, there's nothing in here. Look in the wood storage. Hey, we have 8 logs. It's kind of a little bit. Gotta step up your work here, Akko. That's not gonna be enough. What's that, Mata? Is there anything I can help you with? Be happy to help. What will it be? 8 gobo, 2 eggs. Seems oddly familiar. So I'm wondering if I just exclusively get new Gobo, eight fresh Gobo now that I have the quest. And 2 new eggs. If that's gonna satisfy her needs. Well, thanks for stopping by and keeping me company. Have a good night. Checking for now if we find any bird's nest here for some eggs. I don't think so. There is a guide version in the Steam store page, or like a guide you can get, the official guide, but that seems like a weird cash grab to me. I'm not sure what the difference is there. Maybe just, a little PDF with some tips and tricks that's going to be outdated 2 patches into early access. Like, that always seems really weird. Like, I haven't bought that. I don't know what it actually is, the guide you can get, but I don't think it's going to be super useful. Maybe you can make tea with this, so we have beverages, because we were missing that. So, I mean, in a lot of way, it's very similar to Medieval Dynasty, I would say. It, of course, has I think it's even prettier. Different graphic style and everything. There's still definitely, like, you notice that it's just in early access since today, because there's definitely some interface things that left me a little bit scratching my head, not actually sure what's happening. And we had a quest that didn't really work. Let's see if this quest works now. And it's a lot of things are not fully fledged out, right? For example, so you have this perk tree here, where you get XP when you do stuff, when you do crafting stuff, right? And you unlock new perks that give you new abilities. And that's the whole perk tree right now. So yeah, we're done. Like 2 hours into the game, crafting perk tree completed. What I'm definitely interested in also is, since it has from the get-go multiplayer co-op enables, man, if somebody would play that with me, that would also be fun. Maybe after it received a few early access patches. Alright, let's see if Lady Marta actually accepts my quest here. You mean after we were so easily able to convince him to do the other game? No, I'm still looking for the ingredients, even though I have the ingredients on me, so I don't know what's up with that. Alright. Use in cooking and medicine. Stored in food storage. Okay, you know what? I think I'm just gonna empty out my inventory. Ooh, that would be the next interesting thing. If I have stuff here in the storage, Is there no transfer all? I guess I can just drag it over there, but that seems... So in general storage. Okay, wood storage. Just want to get everything out of my inventory right now. Alright, goes new wood storage. Charcoal, wood storage. Feathers, general storage. So now that everything's in the storage, can I build this with the stuff that's in my storage? No. Boo. Big boo. So I have to get the stuff out of storage. That's gonna... What did I... what do you say? Feathers can go in here. That's food. Yeah, rest is food. I'll put some stones in here for now. Clean up my inventory a little bit. Right. Now, where is the other lady? Wonder if we can complete a quest for her. No, you don't have any quests. Maybe this guy can give me a quest, yeah. Because we have still the goal of reaching Dynasty level 5 by doing quests. I'm looking for something to do. Yeah, no. Marta doesn't want my herbs. Yeah. I hate this quest already. It's like the only quest that the game is offering me, and it's not working. You are Sayuri. So I'm thinking we're just gonna head out into the wilderness, see if we... somebody's living here. Who are you then? Shinto priestess. What do you do here? Do you need assistance? Find an egg and cook it over a campfire. Let me actually... track this quest. Find a crow's eggs. Nest. Nest with eggs. Oh, there's also bamboo here. I'm looking for earlier. Now, what she doesn't know is that I have a bunch of eggs, but... And I'm assuming you have to pick up fresh ones, and I can't just get one from storage. Maybe I'm assuming wrong. Since I don't see a nest anywhere here nearby, I think I'm just gonna run to storage and see if that works. Like, she shouldn't be that picky, right? I wonder if you can clean this up here. I would like to kind of remove all these little bushes. Find a crow's nest egg. There. Take one. Oh yeah, that counted. Get on a campfire. Use the cooked egg to make an offering to Inari. Assuming we do at the shrine up there. Maybe? Maybe something 200 meters in this direction. So I guess the actual shrine is not where she's at. That's just her house, her home. I mean, the real thing here, I know we already talked about how this character can carry like 50 logs without breaking a sweat. He's doing all of that while wearing some shitty sandals. It's like, holy crap, dude. Pretty blue flowers, what's this? Yep. Stuck in a bamboo forest. Get me out of here. Spirituality is a big part of now. For eternity aids to find Shinto shrines, there is kamis. They can provide a temporary boost to you for the blessing. Blessings require an offering. This offering to the shrine altar in exchange, you get some one monk of experience points. For 5 minutes, you can enjoy increased sprint speed, for example. Okay. Yeah. Can I offer you an egg in these trying times? What did I get? Inari. This lasts for 5 minutes. Sprinting speed increased by 10%. Okay. Alright. Whoosh. Man, I'm speed. Food trader. Hello. probably maybe sell some stuff there. Get some cash. That 10% sprint speed is really not making any difference. Offering has been made. Right. Did that increase my Dynasty XP? No, I'm still Legend level 4. Let's find somebody else who wants my axe. It is a pretty game, isn't it? Oh, this looks like a little village. Maybe somebody's living here that we can poach and convince to move over to my place. Or we can just drop them blind here. I mean, maybe it's somebody who we can help. Exactly. I'm here to help. Help you get rid of your stuff. They have so much stuff here and I can't click on any of it. This is... what a tease. Oh, there's somebody actually living here. Sup, dude? Do you need some help? By the way, I'm still on almost every dialogue hitting the number keys, you know, number 1 to select the first action. I played definitely too much Baldur's Gate the last 2 weeks. Or the last week, rather. Busy with the damn kit. Time to go practice hunting. He's taking his time. He's probably hiding in the hills behind the hunting hut and whimpering. Alright. Okay, that didn't register as a quest. Oh, look, the stairs in front of me here. Yeah, it definitely is. So I'm not getting any sort of time pressure, right? I feel like I can take the time to explore the world, to look around for quests, or just, you know, chill around. It's not like I have to get this done by then. It's like, you know, do it at your own pace. So where's that kid hiding then? But you know, ultimate cardinal sin that they did. You can open the map by pressing the M key, as you would expect, but you can't close it by pressing the M key again. It's like, can I get a refund? No, I'm outside of my 2 hours here. Downloading it now. Well, I hope you enjoy it. I'm definitely having a good time with it. I was really like today the whole afternoon. I was torn between what do I want to do for my Thursday stream, and wasn't sure if I want to play this or just do some more XCOM or something completely different. But I'm kind of glad that I decided to grab this and try it out. So where's that kid here? The hunting dude. Didn't he say something like behind the hill? Looks like another merchant here. General trader. Do you have any generals to trade? Oddly specific. It's just nice here. Yeah. Okay. You can have your campfire. What is... Triple checking that that's just a mask and not her face. Aren't you afraid? Okay. Now, the one other big difference, except all the other differences I already mentioned between this and Medieval Dynasty, is there's definitely less or fewer animals. Like so far, we saw what, a rabbit and a deer at some point. Well, in medieval. Oh, talking about it. I'm gonna try to hunt a deer here. Excuse me. That's my spear there. Need that back. That's just borrowed. Hmm. Really? Did that miss? No. Is he now running with two of my spears in his neck through the wilderness? Would you do me a favor and just die? Looks like I'm fresh out of spears. So completely lost track of that deer. And I also have no idea. No, I'm back at the shrine. To say I have no idea where I am, but hey, I know where I am. Stamina, please. Ah, best hunter ever. Nine meat for all of that. No, I lost two of my free spears. Well, not sure what I expected, but I think I expected better results than that. Anyway, I was supposed to look for some sort of kid that was supposed to be hunting, and I have no idea where that kid is. And it's getting late, so I think we're just gonna head back to the village. It's this little curious little thing at the side of the road. I'm still wondering how we unlock more recipes for cooking and stuff, because we have found various cooking things, ingredients, but we only have like meat and fish and eggs. It's like the only things we can cook right now. I'd say I totally have your materials, but you're not gonna allow me to hand them in, so oh well. Get a fresh day. Mm. So I'm wondering if sleeping is not sleeping until the next day, but rather sleeping is like past 6 hours or something like that. And that's why it's always dark, because I'm going to bed too early, yeah. By the way, did we get warrior XP? No. Would have been too nice. Um, no. Well, that was the best torch I've ever used. I think I have some spare torch, another spare torch here in my little storage bag. Yeah. Also, I should totally throw that stuff into the food storage. Right, that works. Then let's have a morning snack here. A torch. Okay. So I think I wanna head up the coast a little bit. See what else this land has to offer. Kind of really want to get like one more quest done, so we get to this level 5, so we can, well, see if that unlocks anything new. So otherwise, I feel like I'm a little bit, I don't know, blocked, progression blocked there. This is the beach where you originally start. Like, this is where you end up shipwrecked, yeah? Just wonder if there's another way off this beach. Feel like the answer is no. Okay. So let's just head up this mountain here. Definitely some sort of path here. Well, or at least it feels like a path, but maybe it's not. Shrine discovered. Oh yes, yes, the shrine. See it. Jitsu. Jitsu? The question is, what kind of offering does he want? Yellow chrysanthemum. That's like all over the place. Just pluck it off the ground. Probably except in this area. Mhm. Yeah, I mean, it's probably these sandals, right? He probably constantly gets little rocks in the sandals and is like trying to shake them loose while walking. Well, you don't want to stop, take them off, get the rocks out, because, 2 minutes later you have the next little rock in there. It's not the right footwear for this. Like, a matter of kids don't do this at home. Like, get proper, strong footwear, especially if you're chopping down trees in sandals. That just seems irresponsible. One giant OSHA violation here. So I'm trying to find some more. Okay, that was weird. Is this the? Oh, this could be the end of the map. That's why it's weird. Okay, yeah, that explains it. That'll do it. I'm trying to find some more people that I can help, so I can do quests for them, so I can progress my legend here. My dynasty. Problem is, no people here whatsoever. So I'm here, and this is the edge of the map. Okay. Yeah, that's a little bit misleading and having such a big map, but yeah, no, actually you can only move like in this area. Okay. Currently I can't move anywhere north. Yeah. I'm at the northern edge of the map. Hey fox. Can I punt him off the rock here? No? Not that I would do that. Poor little fox. Oh, there's actually somebody here. Um, I don't want to buy your sticks. You don't have to, no, sir. So please stop following me, sir. Our construction site. Yeah. Okay. He's really eager to give me his stick. Mister? There's this guy following me. Oh, he gave up. Sup? What are you doing up here? I'm speaking to you. Yeah, I would really throw this guy off the cliff if that was like IL. Just, Fusrodayu. I think that's probably one of the reasons why Skyrim was so popular, because you had this whole Fusroda and you could just punt any NPC that was giving you weird answers off the nearest cliff with that. But it even marks the bandit that attacked me on the map? Interesting. In the middle of nowhere trying to find people that I can help for a quest. The only thing we found is some smart ass hermit who's like, oh, I'm here talking to you. It's like, shut up. Large stone deposits. And part of me is also looking at this and it's like, okay, if I were to start over this game, where would I build my village? To have a more interesting, more cool location. What's this here? Hot Springs action here. Right. All we find is a vendor. Tavern Keeper. Or swim. Well, that's an offering. It clears the soul, okay. Yeah, that's a little bit heavy. Oh, wow, now this is bamboo here. Chopped down with iron axe are better, okay. So we're up here. So I guess these lines are the roads on the map then? Paths actually on the map. The map actually being kinda useful. Ish. The fact that I can't close the map by pressing the M key again, it's like you don't understand. My hand has to go all the way from the M back up to the escape key. That's unacceptable. Way too much effort. Right. So definitely so far in this stream, this went from chopping down trees simulator to run across the countryside simulator. Which direction are we looking at here? West. So this is towards my village. I'm just wondering, since, it just said I needed a Iron Axe to chop down some stuff. I wonder where you get these, like, metal resources. Is this that camp we came across earlier? Where he said me... Yeah. This is the camp we had yesterday. In-game. Where he sent me to find his kid. Supposed to be hunting somewhere out here, and we never found him. Hmm. Try to get another look at the map then. Maybe we head south here. There's some more roads. Although this was the other trader. We ran around this little hill here. Man, I don't know. Now there's some loot. What do we have? A hat and bandit gloves. What's this? Refugee hat. Equip. Bandit gloves. Equip. I mean, ladies, I'm here all day. You tell me I can't take the hammer or this little bag that is probably filled with goals? Say what you want about this hat. Not many people can rock this look. Certainly not one of them. Right, so we were exploring here earlier, and there's this guy who said, oh, my village is just here. Let's check if there's actually more than 2 huts and maybe some easy quests. It's probably just one more quest, then we have the Dynasty rep that we need. Well, we go down to the village now. Let's see if we can plunder, repurpose. No, nothing. Now, what's this then? Is this a mine? More like a quarry? Hey, dude. Looking for trouble? What kind of work do you do here? Oh, nice little fella. First thing he says to me, are you looking for trouble? An eccentric taste in clothes. That my guy says that after, wearing this hat, he's like, "Oh, your clothes are looking weird." Yeah. I'm not around here. The Terror of Kyoto. Okay. So far. Okay, guys. Just somebody have some. Anybody needs some bear asses that need collecting. Payment. Ah, great. We have some bandits where we need to pay much money to, or otherwise they're just gonna come and murder us. What a lovely little town. Like, this is the third bandit leader we find in this town. Definitely a little bit of a too many chieftains problem here. If everybody is a bandit leader. Nobody seems to have a quest for me. Looks to be some sort of village over there. I'm just gonna run along the coast here. Yeah, I'll take all of that. Maybe it's just gonna be one of those shrines. Small bridge construction site. Yeah, okay. Don't see a construction site here. Oh, up here. And now we can't even get to the top. Unfortunate. Like how currently, I'm assuming they don't have any sort of swimming implemented yet in the game, and you're just running still at full speed, as if the water wasn't even there. Alright, last attempt here. This little hut has somebody who has a quest for me. Please, maybe? No, priestess. Speak to mother. Who's your mother? Leader of this village. The storm destroyed the path to the shrine. Should the path be rebuilt? Yes. Rebuild the path. Yeah, okay, I'll get right on that. Yeah, so we don't even have the... Oh, I did say something new recipe available. Do I actually have now the recipe for the... What was it? The kind of construction office or something like that? See, I should have paid a little bit more attention to what they're saying. Water storage is available. Didn't see that before. So with this construction site, it said earlier when we were encountering the first one that you basically have to build a little construction building near the construction site and then you can finish it. And it's like a super long and arduous task and requires lots of materials. So even though we just got the quest for it, I don't think we can do that anytime soon. Yeah, so which leaves me back at square one here. Nobody's given me any quest that I can complete. And I just need like one more reputation point to actually advance the main storyline here. I think it's getting later in the day, so I'm just gonna head back to base camp. You used to be a sailor. You used to be a pirate. Blah, blah, blah. The kind of thing that somebody tells you their life story first time you meet them. That's how normal people talk to each other, right? A bit of rough weather we have today here. Okay, so one thing I didn't check with after the season change is what happened to the old guy, the old injured guy here. It's no longer in here. Definitely repurpose all their food here. Yeah, they're gone. This guy's still chilling here. And that guy's also still standing there. That, hey, these are my gallows. There are no gallows yet. You're still here. This brings me back to Rick and Marta and the inability to actually get the quest into her. Well, I think on that note, with this lovely weather here in this summer thunderstorm, I'm gonna call it here because we're getting close to my usual 4-hour stream time. I might be playing that a little bit off stream, off camera, to see if I can actually progress this and see what else there is to unlock and what else there is to do. And yeah, so far I like it. It's not too grindy in terms of material collection, and being able to get your villagers to work for you is definitely an interesting mechanic. I like that in Medieval Dynasty. It's working here. Although, the whole 8 locks per season seems a little bit on the weak side. I hope they buff these numbers up a little bit, because that's not gonna help. That's not even enough for one building. All right. Evandrox, yeah, we're about to wrap it up here. So this was a first look at Sengoku Dynasty. It's an early access since today, and yeah, so far it's a fun little relaxing village building game, and it looks really nice. That lightning, summer thunderstorm, that gives vibes here. All right, but I'm gonna call it here. Let me just save the game before I kill myself. Yes, override that. And I'll see if I can send you over to somebody else who might be streaming something. Who's currently playing? You know what? Let's. Although I don't think she's going to be streaming for too much longer, but hey, why not pay a little visit to Command Emily, who is currently playing some Minecraft. Also some sort of village building. I think. I don't know. Look, I never played Minecraft. It's my own fault. But hey, let's say hi to Emily, and hope she is having a good stream there. Right, thanks everybody for stopping by. Next stream is on Saturday, more XCOM 2, and the usual stuff happening over on the YouTubes. If you like what you see, give me a follow, and have a good night, have a good evening, and have a great rest of your week. Bye bye.
To be able to find your way back to a place.
Hello.